Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown with Commodity Consulting with some commodity comments for Wednesday. It's about 1:30 Eastern Time. The markets haven't officially closed, but they're pretty docile, and I don't think they're going to do a whole lot between now and their respective closes. Cotton today down about 70 points. We are below 8,400 in the new crop, despite the fact that the Texas crop's in trouble, and really, frankly, the Southeast crop is less than robust. But I think the strength of the dollar and the fact China continues to talk about slowing her economy and the large buildup of supplies versus the last crop report, which was just last Thursday, continues just to weigh on that on the cotton market. So it looks a little heavy in here. And speaking of heavy, corn looks the same way. We did sort of rush back up in corn yesterday. We're back down today. There's a lot of different weather models talking about some hot weather coming in, a heat dome, but I just looked at some sites a while ago. I sure don't see it. It looks like the high is going to be like 92 in Kansas City over the weekend. It needs to be 99 to make any difference. But corn, of course, the crop's been pushed back. Its pollination period is now really the last 2 weeks of August, rather July and the first week of August, for the bulk of the crop. So we'll see really what that weather is. I'm sure it's going to be very two-sided in here, very choppy as the market tries to come to grip with the weather. Now, the beans are off as well, but not as bad. As a matter of fact, spot August beans are up. November beans are just down a couple of pennies. There's a school of thought out there that says that 10% of the bean acres this year, which was a record amount, 77 million acres, was actually going to be the result of double cropping. In other words, well, you know what that is. You're the farmer. You get out of one crop and get into another. That's proving to be a little difficult right now, particularly in a lot of wheat fields across the United States because of the weather and the delay there getting out the wheat crop. So that could certainly affect ultimately those bean acres, and they may not be as great later on as we thought. Now, the next supply-demand number comes out in early August. That'll be the one that shows yield. That'll be very crucial to what we do going forward, obviously. In the way of wheat, China suggests that her wheat crop's coming up quite short, and she might be in the market for more wheat. And certainly that sort of has buoyed up wheat a little bit. So we'll see if that indeed can remain the case. We get exports tomorrow. We'll see what those are. Have any questions or comments, of course, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.